Okay, we're recording. Get situated. Let's get situated. Damn it. Well, sip of coffee. Yes. Welcome to my first YouTube video. I have been putting this off for years. I bought a camera and everything because I wanted to start this channel. I started a podcast instead. Been focusing on other areas of my business. It's time. I was really intimidated by setting up the camera and the technology, getting the microphone right. And finally I just did it and got the momentum. And then today my camera's not working, so I'm using my phone. So the lesson is, if you say you want to do something, just start the first step and get the momentum going and just do it. This video is for you if you feel directionless, lost, figuring out what you want to do with your life. Probably Googled how to find my purpose. Why am I here? There's a lot of people searching for this. I was searching for this for a really long time. So we're going to dive into tips of how to get the momentum going with the direction of your life, what purpose really means. These are things that I did to discover what I want to do with my life in all areas, especially career and business. This is what I help my clients with. If that's you, throughout this video, I'm going to share 3 tips in order to help you get the clarity that you are desperately seeking. A little bit about me, I'm Sarah Mack. I started my business helping women heal from their breakups, which led me to helping them find their purpose, create a new direction in their life, create the identity of who they truly came here to be. Some of them have started businesses, moved abroad, became artists, teachers. Truly there is magic in coming into alignment with who you are here to be. That is what I help my clients do now, whether you want to start your own business, pivot careers, find the love of your life. It all comes back to the process of finding purpose. Before we dive into it, hit the subscribe button so you get notified when I update new videos and add anything new. So let's get into it. The past 2 years, I was really searching for what am I here to do? I knew I was here to create something. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to start my own thing. I left my corporate job, but I was very lost and confused as to what my thing was, because I felt like you had to have a niche in order to be successful. So I truly was like on this discovery journey of figuring out what that was. And it turns out it was for a reason, because that's actually what I love doing. I love investigating, helping people figure out what they are here to do. I truly believe every single human being is here for a unique purpose, for a reason. Every single person is designed uniquely. It's actually kind of mind-blowing when you think about it, that we are like a thumbprint. No single thumbprint is the same. That is how humans are. Like, amazing is that? The fact that we live in a society where we have to figure out what to do with our life. We're all designed uniquely, so we have to really harness what our unique genius is and our unique design is. Okay, so let's get into it. 3 tips to help you figure this out if you are craving this like I was. Number 1, looking at clues from your childhood. Children come onto this earth the closest to their purpose and design that we see today. They haven't been conditioned yet. They haven't been told who they need to be yet, what to believe yet. That is what we develop throughout time and experience, conditioned by our environment, by our family, by our friends, media, everything. We get in our heads about what we think we're supposed to do, what we think we're supposed to believe, whereas we go back and try to remember what we went through as children, what we were like as children, what were our natural tendencies, our natural skills, our natural desires. That is going to give us so many clues as to what our innate sense of purpose is. You came here with a unique purpose, and I want to be clear that purpose doesn't have to be this one thing. It doesn't have to be your career. It doesn't have to be the one thing you focus your life on and you dedicate yourself to, but there are clues of the lessons you're meant to learn, person you're meant to evolve into, interests that you're drawn to, like you're naturally drawn to and you naturally have skill are natural to you and not other people. Those are the things that you want to start looking for clues. So I always tell my clients to become the investigators of their life. Like, you are the CEO of your life, you are the investigator. You get to go back and you get to look for all the clues. If that's what you're searching for is your purpose, it is up to you to find the clues throughout your life. And I promise you, they've been there throughout your whole life. Your purpose leaves clues. So your first assignment is to think about what you did as a child. What really lit you up? What were you so excited to play? Because children communicate, learn through play. That is how their brains are wired up until about 5, 6, 7 years old when they start really communicating through language. For me personally, I loved dolls and Barbies, and I loved being the mom. I was very nurturing, just taking care of everyone and creating a home. And then I kind of lost that over time. I lost that sense of me because I was so achievement oriented. Also with Barbies, what I would get so excited or like stay up all night doing would be like designing the houses. I loved creating the homes, designing the houses. So these are just clues as to what I'm really drawn to, what really lights me up. Clues of my love for design, creation, being nurturing and taking care of people and like making sure everyone's okay. And teaching, I used to play school with my friends. So now I've taken all of these aspects and I've made my career and business around those things. Spend so much time in our careers. Why would we not want to create a career and a life that incorporates these things that are innate to us and our natural skills, our natural genius, and what we love? The second tip is to find your zone of genius. So your zone of genius was coined by Gay Hendricks from The Big Leap. In the book, he talks about the 4 different zones for work. The first zone is your zone of incompetence, which is like what you're just not good at. It doesn't come naturally to you. You have no interest in it. That's like, leave that for the other people. Let's delegate those things. The next zone is a zone of competence. So maybe it's something you can do. Like you can write emails, you can schedule things on the calendar, but you just don't have an innate enjoyment or interest for it. Then is the zone of excellence. Zone of excellence is what you excel in, you're better than most people at. It does come naturally to you, but it doesn't feel like you're passionate, it doesn't feel like you really truly enjoy it. It's not like what truly lights you up. So this is something a lot of people fall into, is they've followed a career that's their zone of excellence, but it's like they know there's something missing, because that is where the next zone comes in, which is the zone of genius. This is like you lose track of time, you're in your flow, you enjoy it. This is your zone of genius. This is like the key to finding what it is you came here to do. I created an exercise for this based off of my inspiration from this book called the Genius Map. It's super simple. You really just write out every experience, every job experience, any volunteer experience, anything that feels relevant to you. And then you just list out like a grid. I have it in a freebie, my soul niche freebie. You just write out, what were you good at? What did you not like about this experience? What were you better at than most people? And you're really, again, just investigating these things to help you narrow down what is your zone of genius. What do you really enjoy? You have to think of the times that truly lit you up. The third tip to get clarity on your purpose is to use the resources that are out there. You can get a reading done. Take a Myers-Briggs test. There's like 100 personality tests. Go find one that sounds interesting to you. There are so many resources. There are so many people that are paving the way to help others get clarity on like what they want to do with their life and why they're here. So you don't have to solve these problems by yourself. There are already people that have the tools that they can help you with, and there's so many free resources online. My favorite tool is Human Design. Human Design will show you your life purpose. It's going to help you with marketing. If you have a business, it's going to help you show what your natural energy is and how you were designed to be in this world. I do free readings to help people get clarity on their purpose. I use this with my clients to help them in their careers and their business and their love lives. So if that's something you're interested in, no pressure. I will leave the link below to get that free reading. Either way, this is my favorite tool to use. I've tried so many tools. Not everyone is interested in human design, and that's fine, but I love it. It's an amazing tool and roadmap that's going to help you get clear on who you are, who you came to be, what your natural energy is like. Okay, so those are my 3 tips. Become the investigator. You can keep a purpose journal to really start the journey of investigating what this next phase of your life is going to be like, because likely if you clicked on this video, if you're searching for these things, you're about to embark on a journey, and it really is a journey. It is about the journey. Just make it fun. Have an initiation ceremony. You're deciding you're going to change your life. You're going to get in more in alignment with what you came here to do. You're probably going to come across challenges, but that's all part of the process because it is for your growth. It's a calling for a reason. You're being called to do something that's probably going to be out of your comfort zone. Journal, make it fun. If you're interested in learning more about how to find your purpose, subscribe here. I help my clients do this. I help my clients in alignment with what they really want to create a life that they're so excited for, whether it's starting their own business and brand, starting their side hustle, whatever it is. That's what my genius is helping you find what that is. So I'll leave the links below. Thank you so much for coming to my first YouTube video that's been a long time coming, and I will see you next time.